manage to see you, but yeah, I know you're going to be there, whether you're watching now, whether you're going to come back later on and watch it when it's done. But yeah, good to see you. Hope you're all doing well. I've just realised I've got this white top on. It seems to be sending all the colour balance a bit squiffy. It's not used to dealing with it. So what can you do, huh? How are we all? We had a good week. I hope no one got too caught up in the snow. I know a lot of Scotland did. Certainly, I saw some updates from Wolfburn, from Little Brown Dog, with a lot of snow in their pictures. But yeah, I hope it wasn't too bad for the people who are here. We had a light dusting where I am. Not much to write home about. Certainly, nothing to write home about. But yeah, it's okay. It's all right. I've just seen my first chat comment pop up. Let's just catch up, see where we're up to. And it's Nat McPhee, always first. Andrew, you are always first, dude. Good evening, everyone, and good luck to all. We'll show down the stream just so we can see your red head and your red eyes, and your red beard is just a thing of beauty. So yeah, we've had not too bad with the weather. Bit rainy, bit miserable now, bit muddy. But how are we, guys? How's it up in Scotland? Stu, you're down my neck of the woods, or more my neck of the woods. But I know Nat McFeagle, you're up in Campbelltown, so hopefully it hasn't been too bad for you guys up there. And it's hopefully, I think it's done now, though, isn't it? I think it's now going to start receding and going back to normal. I used to do this slightly different this week. So I used to do this thing. I don't know if you remember. I used to, this is what I'm drinking, especially when it first started out, because of course it was locked down and I always had a jam going. It was easier. I've got loads of updates now. It's like Gary's point. Evening, everyone. Hi, Gary. Dave Forrest. Good evening, everyone, and good luck tonight. Vickers. Evening, all. Good luck. Aziton. Amir's here. Hi, all. Wet and miserable here today, says my food. Yeah, that sounds about right. So tonight I'm drinking one of these, a Copperberg, because I need something just refreshing. And then I decided to do one of these. Now, you may wonder what this is. It doesn't actually. It has a name. It's called the Final Carre, apparently. And if you want to have some fun, you can do it yourself. So what you do, I'm just opening up what it says. This is rye, cognac, Martini Rosso, Calvados, bitters, and a Luxardo cherry. There we are. And the reason it's there, if you want to do it, is go to your drinks cupboard, take a picture with your phone of your drinks cupboard, upload it into ChatGPT and say, I want to make a house cocktail. What should it be? And it will look at what's in there and it will come up. And that's what it came up with. Rye, cognac, Martini Rosso, Calvados, Angostora's bitters, and Luxardo cherry. So there we are, in a nice cold glass. Now, it's actually tastes all right. It's pokey. Because the rye's 40%, the cognac's 51%, Martini Rosso is a little bit lower. Obviously, Calvados is like 56%. Angostora's bitters is like 40%. The cherry's probably a little bit less. But yeah, it's an enjoyable thing. Give it a go. Michael, evening everyone, and good luck. Good to see you, dude. Simon, evening everyone, good luck, says Simon. And Gary is enjoying an autumn blaze this evening. Do you know what? For the first time in about a million years, I don't have a bottle of autumn blaze on my desk, which is quite random. I have a handful of my cards still here, and those ones I don't know if I told you. I got some that came because you had to order 250. I've got a load that I've got known the bottle number on it. I don't really know what to do with them, if I'm honest. Linda's here. Evening all. Good to see you, Linda. And Jonathan's here. Evening to you too. So yeah, if anyone wants a recipe for a Final Carre, it's intense. Oh, yeah. I don't think I'm going to drink much of that. I'll stick to this, I think. So yeah, don't get ChatGPT to be your mixologist. That's about my advice for this evening. I think that's about as good as it gets. So what's been going on this weekend? We had the worst performing competition we have ever had. That's quite weird. Now, January sucks because people are strapped for cash after Christmas. They're doing dry January, all those sorts of things. So you always expect a little bit of a tail off in Christmas, January. But to get like the day before a competition finishes and have only 16 tickets sold, and for a 2 bottle win, it's not even like a 1 bottle win. It was 2 bottles to the winner. That's quite novel. That's quite different. So yeah, that was pretty disastrous. The Kalila did better. Obviously, the Matsui did better than that indeed. But yeah, that Lefroy, what was I going to say? That was a bit disastrous. But it does mean that someone's going to get really good odds, or the people who've entered have got really good odds. You'll see when we look at the wheels, there's much bigger, what would you call them, segments on the wheel when that one, because there's so few people entering. Gary, need one after today's result. Oh, you got turned over, didn't you? Was it by Brighton? I can't talk. I'm a Spurs fan, so we got turned over yesterday by Villa. So we can both be out of the cup, Gary. There we are. So, as I say, we have 3 to draw this evening. We've got the Kalila 18, which is a wonderful jam. I'm surprised that wasn't crazily picked up on. We've got the Freud double. With the Matsui Sakura. Now, there are, whilst I remember, so I've got some more things to add onto the website, but there's 3 things to take note of. One is the free competition, which is Locklear, Over and Stout, finishes next Saturday. And we limited this time to 150 tickets, and there's still 49 of them left. So, amazingly, that needs a bit of a kick. So, if you want a free ticket, go over there now, and you haven't done it, go and do it again now. We've also got a 1990s Glenlivet 18, which looks awesome. It's actually, do you know what? I think sometimes the older designs actually, for me, look better. Only 30 tickets of that are sold so far, so there's still plenty left, but it looks awesome. And then we've got, from 2007, we've got the Talisker Distillers Edition, if I could say that cleanly. Looks very smart, looks very cool. Only £1.99 ticket. I felt like we didn't do Talisker for ages. So we've just done the 18. Was it the 18 or 25 we've just done? And now we're just doing the Distillers Edition, which means it'll be a while before we do it again. We've got other stuff to go on the website. There's Tobermory, there's Lagavulin, there's all sorts of stuff. All sorts of good stuff. But those are the ones that are finishing off relatively soon. Simon Avon has just arrived. Good to see you, dude. There you are, Simon. That is a final carre. You might wonder why I'm saying that. I don't know. It's quite murky. I'm sure that's really what you want. I put it in the whiskey giveaway group and said you should try this with ChatGPT. So if I carry on with that, I won't be able to read the thing tonight. So, one last thing, and answers on the postcard. There are now, I've finally gone through the details with the people who are doing the bottling and the shipping. The taster sets, there are only 30. That's it, 30 that are going to go out to people to choose the final numbers release number 2. So has anyone got any great ideas? Shall I do a wheel? Shall I do one of the wheels and we'll literally pick names off the wheel? I'm trying to think about how I can make it fair, because there's way more than 30 people want to do it. So maybe that's the best way. Maybe we'll do a wheel. Actually do a live and we'll go and do a wheel. Maybe that's an idea. Right. Let's get some whiskey chosen, shall we? Which one should we do first? We're going to do that disastrous Lefroy. Let's do the disastrous Lefroy. I haven't even spelt it correctly because it's so disastrous. Let's open the wheel. No, I can see it. Let's just make sure you guys can. Let's change it to that funky layout because you can see it just a little bit better that way. Although it seems to not want my face on the screen, but hey, as you can see, big chunky segments because there weren't that many entrants. But the rule is always the same. If it doesn't sell, even if one ticket sold, we still have to do it. So shuffle, 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 shuffle. 40 seconds. Now, Linda did say that her daughter likes or loves Lefroy, so she might end up picking up because I saw some L Lockharts in there. But if everyone's ready, let me just come back and double check the chat. Kevin, hello all. Good luck tonight. Good to see you, Kev. And Nagma Fiegel's got the drums going. So yes, we're good to go. Let's find out who's going to win. Good luck, everybody, for the Lefroy double. Here we go. And the sounds just decided to start as well. Now it's just starting to slow. Linda, drama. Dave Forrest. It's gone into Dave. Is it going to go past Linda or is it staying where it's put? Dave Forrest is back in form. He's back in form. 57, ticket number 57, Dave Forrest. You've got yourself not one, but 2 bottles of Lefroy. This year's Fresh Ale and the one before. So that's pretty cool. I'll be honest with you. I'm amazed it didn't do better than it did because it's a really nice set. I can't even remember. It might even have glasses in it as well. So yeah, well done to you, dude. You've managed to get yourself 2 bottles of Lefroy. I've just seen congrats Dave pop up from Nat McFeagle. Linda and Dramateg came second, so they get £5 website credit. So ticket number 84, ticket number 49. Well done to you. But yes, it's Dave Forrest who's got himself 2 bottles of Lefroy all coming his way. So well done, dude. Congratulations to you. Now, let's open up. Which one should we do next? Let's do the Kalila. Quite a few more extra segments on that one, which is good to see. We want to see more on that. Let me just show that. If anyone knows, the reason I put that thing at the bottom is if you're fast forwarding through the video afterwards to see if you won your competition, it just makes it a little bit easier to signpost which draw is which. So let me just double check where we're up to on messages. Congrats, says Simon. Congratulations, says Jonathan. And Vickers says congrats also. So yes, that's all good. So Kalila, let's shuffle. Double check 40 seconds. Have a swig. The final card. Try not to gag. That's way too much. Way too much. That won't be the house cocktail. I assure you that. Right. Good luck, everybody. Let's find out who's going to win. Here we go. Off and flying. Okay, we're starting to slow. Where are we going to? I don't know. Vickers. Dramateg again. Is it going to go as far as Kev Muck? Or is it stopping where it is? It's stopping where it is. Dramateg. Ticket number 117. You've got yourself a bottle of Kalila 18. So well done to you, dude. Ticket number 117. You've got yourself a bottle of Kalila. Vic Rahi, you got yourself £5 website credit with ticket number 80. And Kev Muck 31. Kev _ Muck 31. You've got yourself £5 website credit with ticket number 104. That was right in the middle of Dramateg. It is definitely yours. So well done to you, dude. Dave Forrest was coming up again to try and do a double, but still plenty far away, I think. Mike says a nice one. Indeed, it is a nice win. Kalila is a underrated in my mind when it comes to Ayla. Congrats, says Vickers. Congrats, says Knack McFeagle 2. Perfect. So that leaves us with one draw left for the evening, and it's Cherrywood. Now, I'll be honest, not many people I've met actually even have tried Cherrywood as a finishing cask for whiskey. But yeah, it looks good actually. Do you know what? Sometimes I shouldn't. You don't judge a book by its cover, but you do sometimes, don't you? Because a lot of the time your bottle's sat on the shelf and it's the bit that everyone sees and it's the bit that everyone notices. So this looks smart in my mind. So it's a cool little addition. Let's open the wheel. Let's see, Sakura. There we are. Let's shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Mix it all up. 40 seconds. Perfect. Right. We're all good to go. Just double checking the chat. That all seems to be in order. Right. Let's find out who's going to get this Matsui, shall we? Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Still making me dizzy. Starting to slow down a bit now, though. Not crazy amounts, but a bit. Oh, there's 2 skin dogs in a row there. But I think it's got just too much legs to get past it. Parchibald. Jimmy Johnson 4. I don't even know who Jimmy Johnson 4 is. Oh, it's ticked over into Andy T. Finn. Ticket number 28, Andy T. Finn. Andy T. Finn. You've got yourself a brand new bottle of Matsui Sakura on its way from Master of Malt, which is where it's currently residing. Ticket number 28. Congratulations to you, dude. Dogfather, you got a second place, so you got yourself £5 website credit. Oh, look, you had 2 running up after this. You were in a good place if it just had a bit more legs. And Jimmy Johnson 4, which I've never heard of before. That's either now. Sometimes it's slightly different now. It used to be that people change their things quite regularly, and then it was very hard to keep track of who was who. But usually now, if it's a name I don't recognize, it's a new user. So Jimmy Johnson 476 is the actual username. You've got yourself £5 website credit as well. So congratulations to you. You're all done. Well done, guys. Nice little run. Nice little go. I'll have to list a new one for next Saturday in the thing. But as I say, don't forget there's the Glenlivet 18, which is a 1990s version. It looks very smart if you ask me. There's the Talisker Distillers edition, but don't forget there is that free Locklear Overend Stout. Who wants to give up the chance of winning a free one? So good luck, everybody. Have a lovely week. I hope the weather behaves, and I will speak to you guys soon. Thanks very much. Cheers.